The Western Conference NBA playoffs, round 1 continues. The Warriors, with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Kings. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Welcome back to round 1 of the Western Conference playoffs on 2K Sports. The series is at 2-0. Depending on the outcome here tonight, this series could essentially be over, or maybe just the beginning. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt, and it's Horford in at the center position. And for the Kings, the duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. The vet pair on the wings with LaVine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. You look at Sacramento, they have a huge advantage having stole the first 2 games on the road.
I mean, they really do, B.A. This is a dream start to their playoff run. This team smells blood in the water, believe that.
Well, look, Sabonis has the footwork to get himself in position to finish right at the cup.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Outside Schroeder. DeRozan outside. Sabonis, high post. Nice D from Horford.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Curry finds Horford. The 3 ball. Curry's shot is off. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Sacramento. Pass to DeRozan. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, DeRozan is a big-time scorer. Off the dribble, off the catch, he can do it all.
And here's Curry for 3. Connects from downtown.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Murray, no good. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. The kick out, Curry. There's the 3. Not going to go that time.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
LaVine gets the bucket.
And LaVine can do it all. He's not just a talented shooter. He can hurt you inside, too.
Curry finds some space. That won't go either for Curry.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defense.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. That'll put DeMar DeRozan on the line. It's going to go on Draymond Green, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Defensive foul. Draymond Green. First personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw's off from DeRozan.
Well, what impresses me, DeRozan's been in the league a long time, and he is still playing at a very high level.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That's good from Butler. Butler hits them both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Schroeder passes to DeRozan. Schroeder into the lane. Warriors with the rebound. Curry with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. And again, no good by Golden State.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Horford finds Butler. Back to Horford. On the wing, Curry. There's the triple. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Here's LaVine for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. LaVine's got 5.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. On the topic of Curry, Coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. He'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Back over to you.
Allie, thank you. And Sacramento with some changes. Monk comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Schroeder. Here's Murray. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
Warriors trail by 6. And here's Curry for 3. Curry with another miss. 1:31 left in the first quarter here. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul. Monk with it. Now Podziemski defending. Monk looking around. Pass to Sabonis. 5 to shoot. Sabonis with a screen on Curry. Here's Westbrook. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
1:05 left in the first. And here's Curry for 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in the game.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Good on the shot.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Warriors trail by 10. Outside Podziemski. Outside Curry. The 3. No good there. Good work defensively by DeRozan. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So the Kings making a change here. Sacramento leading by 10.
Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
Sacramento shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The first one falls.
Look, I gotta say, the evolution of Russell Westbrook has been an underrated story in the league. This is a star player who has adapted to so many different situations successfully.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Off the mark from 16 feet. Warriors trail by 11. Green finds Curry to stop the run. Achua with a rebound.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Back to Monk. On the wing, LaVine. Russell Westbrook out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Achua. Then there's Zach LaVine. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Now here's LaVine. Achua with the dunk.
Mostly a scorer early in his career, Monk does a great job now of keeping others involved.
And here's Podziemski. Yet to see a basket. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Schroeder, he's checked in for Monk. Here's Schroeder. Pass to LaVine. Achua with a screen on Butler. Here's LaVine for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Now Kuminga. And here's Podziemski, covered by Schroeder. And the 3 off target.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Above the rim athlete, even on the back 9. Westbrook sends it home.
Achua against Kuminga. Launches it. That shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Sacramento passing it around. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Achua. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
The three from Curry. 4-3, Stephen Curry.
Oh, that's one fluid motion. Curry's shot is a thing of beauty.
On the wing, DeRozan. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Warriors trail by 14. From the arc. And the Warriors with another three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
DeRozan. Inside DeRozan.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
The three from Curry. Knocks down the long J. Curry's got 15 points.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Shots good by Schroeder.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Curry with another miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
DeRozan with the ball. Kuminga defends. And down it goes. 2 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. He's checked in for the Kings. Achua comes in for Levine. Warriors trail by 14. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how Domantas Sabonis is doing. Allie?
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Kings head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Despite the longer time frame for a full recovery, the training staff is letting him play. We'll be keeping you updated as we hear more, but for now, he's not going to let this slow him down.
Okay, thanks for that.
Yeah, well, on one hand, I'm sure they're glad to know what's wrong. But on the other hand, that's a serious injury. Best of luck to him in his recovery process.
Sends it home from three-point land. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And the basket by DeRozan.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Curry from deep three-point land. Westbrook with the rebound.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Second chance shot. And it's Sabonis laying it in. Sabonis has gotten his third basket of the night.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The three from Curry. Sinks it from distance.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Pass to Schroeder. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection you get with Horford. He's outstanding turning shots back.
And some changes here for the Kings. Keegan Murray's checked in for Achua, and it's Zach LaVine in for Westbrook. The Warriors also with a sub. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Podziemski. And the basket by DeRozan.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
The three from Curry. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got his 6th rebound on the night. LaVine surveys the D. The shot one. Warriors trail by 18. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. Hield and Butler, they're the 2 and the 3. Al Horford out there with Draymond Green. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. LaVine passes to Murray. Now here's Sabonis. Back to Murray. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Murray's got his second basket.
Well, look, over the years, when you look at Murray's shot chart, he is very efficient in the paint.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside LaVine. Off target from outside. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 17. That won't go either for Curry. Here's Murray. That one falls. Murray's got 6.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Puts up a 3. Fires in the triple.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
The Kings lead by 16. It's stolen by Curry. And here comes the break. From deep. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
LaVine passes to Schroeder. Back to LaVine. Here's DeRozan. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. He's got 15.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's Curry for 3. And again for 3.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history. Outside Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Curry. The Warriors pull it in.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Outside for Green. Here's Butler. LaVine with a steal. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. Here's Murray. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now. 3-pointer. Good! Another from 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know, he finds himself tied for 2nd place all time in 3-point makes for a playoff game. And timeout called by Doug Christie. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for the Kings. Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
DeRozan against Butler. DeRozan double team. On the wing, Murray. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to DeRozan. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And another miss by Sacramento. Warriors trail by 9. Here's Hield. The kick out, Curry. Horford, a screen on Westbrook. Curry passes to Horford. Horford gets it done inside.
Excellent positioning by Horford, winning the rebound and getting his team an extra opportunity.
The Kings lead by 7. DeRozan outside. Over Butler. And DeRozan gets it to go. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And some changes here for the Kings. Achua comes in for Murray. And it's Monk in for DeMar DeRozan. Curry, no good. The Kings have gone 4 of 8 in the 3rd. It's Monk on the wing. 52 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. In transition, here come the Warriors. There's Podziemski. Tips it up. Outside Curry. And again, no good by Golden State. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Drills it from deep. Monk's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
An effective three-point shooter over his career. Just
Connects again from distance.
If you hadn't noticed already, just an incredible shooting display, and he just keeps going and going.
Well, he now owns the second most three-point makes in a game in playoff history. How about that?
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Curry gets the bucket.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Richard. First person foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Kings. We know Dennis Ruger.
7 seconds left in the third. Oh, Levine! And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They led the game at one point by 20. They've got DeMar DeRozan. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Precious Achiuwa. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Covered by Schroeder. Outside Podziemski. Three-pointer off the mark.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Westbrook, the pass to Achiuwa, kicks it to DeRozan. Back to Achiuwa. Sacramento passing it around. Achiuwa with the dunk.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Warriors trail by 11. Here's Butler. Outside Podziemski. Right wing. Lets the 3 fly, and the Warriors miss again.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And here's Butler outside. Good work defensively by DeRozan. Poke loose. Butler with a steal. And Butler is there for the flush.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with this team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Curry. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Oh, nice D from Schroeder.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Now Levine lets loose for 3. Another chance. And it's good on the lay-in.
Well, that's what he does. Sabonis is a multiple-time rebound leader in the NBA.
Stephen Curry. He's off from 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Schroeder. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Taking advantage of the shortest 3 in basketball. Nice work in the corner from Schroeder there.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket. And again for 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop them?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made. Now here's DeRozan. Gets it to go.
That's just great ball control from DeRozan on his way to the basket.
Outside Curry. Good! Another from 3.
He continues to push the envelope, outdistancing his own record for triples made in a playoff game. Just an absolute flamethrower.
It's a new first-place mark. He only needs the slimmest of windows to get that thing off, and you always expect it to fall through. DeRozan against Butler. Oh, Horford there with a board.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Back come the Kings in transition. The shot is money.
Right there, Schroeder's speed on full display. He's hard to keep up with in the open floor.
Schroeder against Curry. And got it! Another basket!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Levine. Oh, it doesn't go. Warriors trail by 11. And Curry with the take. Oh, another one falls.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Murray. Yes, sir! Count it!
And that'll wrap up game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important game 4 for the Kings.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And with their performance tonight, you have to think this series is all but over.
It's impossible to see it any other way. And I don't think it's going to get past game 4. If this doesn't end in a sweep, I'll be shocked.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Curry against Schroeder. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, DeMar DeRozan.